Lucas Reichel, who didn't play last year for Germany due to COVID issues, was injured playing for Rockford, the American League, also not available. They also lost a player from Gatineau, Håkan Hanhelt, who suffered a shoulder injury. So the Germans are somewhat short-handed in this tournament before it begins. And the Finns as well. Atu Ratti, an Islander draft pick, tested positive for COVID prior to the tournament. He's out of pro. Heimo Salmi, a Carolina second-round pick. We'll be saying that a lot throughout the tournament about Carolina draft picks.
10 of them here.
And there's a heavy presence on this Finnish roster as well to go along with all the guys they've got in Raleigh right now. Brought in by Noah Dunham. Dunham shoots. That's knocked away by Merilainen. Bouncy puck in front. Another shot just by Leonard. And a good stop by Merilainen.
Pretty aggressive start here for the Germans. They want a forecheck. They want to get up the ice, pressure as much as they can.
That lead pass for Joakim Kemell misfired. Kemell's also draft eligible for the playing for Asat Pori in the SM Liga, the Finnish Elite League. And Lambert breaks it out. Brad Lambert's dad, Ross, is from Kindersley, Saskatchewan. Spent a long time in Finland. Kemell with it. Kemell. Back for Hemasalmi. For Kapanen. Kapanen drops it back. Hemasalmi, a shot. Got through, and Quap made this. Face-off won by the Germans and moved ahead by Noah Dunham. His dad, Jason, is from Edmonton. Now the GM of Straubing in the German Elite League. Well, we should point out your son Landon is playing and scored today.
Yeah, had a good game today. They won in overtime, and actually one of his teammates, Max Glucksel, is number 22, and they always kid him that he's about 38 years old because he's a big, strong guy, and they're like, he acts like he's an older guy. He's just 19 years old.
In comes Kemell with a shot, and that's off the blocker of Quap. Joakim Kemell, 12 goals in 21 games in Finland's top league for Jyväskylä.
That's remarkable production for a 17-year-old. That's not an easy league.
Adrian Klein moves in now for Germany. Klein feeds that back to Rosby. A long shot. That went through the traffic and wide. Otavainen trying to clear that up. Another chance for the Germans, and two good stops there by Merilainen. The first on UC Peterson, who had a good shot. Play continues as Glotzel took his man in. Finns will play Austria tomorrow. Germany has the Czechs tomorrow. Running now by Mayenbach. Plays that back to Otavainen, and puts you a long shot. That deflects wide. Daniel Leonard banks it back to center ice. Leonard plays for Salzburg in the Ice Hockey League. A number of the German players who play at the Red Bull Academy or in Salzburg, where they have junior team tournament, we know internationally now as Czechia. And the uniforms say Česko. This is going to be a minefield for you.
Oh boy, I saw them warming up. They've got Czech Republic on their t-shirts. It's like
half finished shot goes off the foot of Ahab. Picked back up by Mayenbach. Puts that wide of the goal, trying to find Kapanen. Oliver Kapanen tied up. And now Kemell comes back for it. Joakim Kemell drops it off. Hemasalmi brings it back around. And the puck picked up by Fabrizio Pilu. And Pilu plays it back across. Ahab, with 80 seconds to go in the period, flips that back down to the Finnish zone. And Ruben Rafkin goes back to pick it up. Had two shots in their first. Kapanen wins that face-off back. Kemell. Back to Hemasalmi. And here is Alexei Hemasalmi. Now back down the corner is Koivunen, tries to center it. Flip back across to Kemell. Joakim Kemell. Pass across was broken up and sent down the ice by Leonard. Actually gloved down by Koivunen. Koivunen drops it back for Lambert. Now it's picked up, and Leonard's got a shorthanded break. In on Hemasalmi. Leonard moves in, can't get a shot away.
Really good angle by Hemasalmi as Leonard made a nice play and then got out on the rush. But Hemasalmi took away all his ice.
Brought in by Lambert, the Finnish goal scorer. He and Kemell crisscrossing, their teammates at Jyväskylä in the Finnish league. Both draft eligible prospects. And that long shot taken by Hemasalmi, that deflects wide. Ripped up in the corner by Volek. Looks down to Rutkowski. That's broken up by Hirvonen. And he got crunched there by Josef Aham. The biggest change we've noticed, Ray, in recent years with German hockey is how much more aggressive it is.
So many teams have always in the underdog role been passive and almost like try to play rope-a-dope. You can't. You just can't play that way. And over the course of time, they've become more aggressive, they try to forecheck more, they try to move the puck with a little more intent instead of just trying to get it out of their zone. And I think it's been really noticeable.
That play is called offside.
Players and Simon-Tavo and Hirvonen, that was a terrific shift. They just missed a couple of times prior, and off the shot blocked in front of the net, Mata makes it 2-1.
Here's Blank with it. Feeds that to center ice. Nurmi drops it back. Moved ahead by Oliver Kapanen. He got bumped there by Glotzel. So the Finns have their second lead of the game. And the puck loose at center ice for Blank. Alexander Blank moves in, has a look, throws that through the crease, and Volek couldn't reach it. Here's Kemell back on it. Joakim Kemell swings that back for Petteri Nurmi. And here's Nurmi with it. 8.5 to go here in the second period. Later today in this building, Canada takes on the Czechs. In red here today, it's Russia versus Sweden, and the United States, the defending gold medalists, take on Slovakia tonight. Nurmi trying to squeeze Blank off that puck. Blank stays with it. And Kemell drops it back for Nurmi. Hirvonen goes after it. He's set up along the boards. And Kemell's pass back misfired, and the Finns regroup. Kemell to Heimosalmi. Back up for Kemell. Linsenberger took his man down. Kapanen. Back for Heimosalmi to Kapanen. Final seconds now of the power play. Kapanen lays it down. Koivunen drops it back on a shot block there by Schubert. Might have saved a goal.
It was a great play. That looked like there was a lot of room, and Schubert is able to make a leg save on it.
2 shots on goal for the Finns on that power play. Remains a 2-1 game with 4 to go here in the second period. Heimosalmi up ahead for Kemell. Now Kemell peels back. And again, think about this team with Stützle, J.J. Peterka, and Lucas Reichel as their top line.
Maybe more Sider.
And I think Sider's age.
Is he 20, yeah. No,
he's 20.
Well, he plays like he's 28. So, but even just looking at them, Gord, with a full bench, which they never had in the tournament last year, they've tried to play at a way quicker pace, and I mean, they've given Finland all they can handle so far. In
comes Kapanen, walking in. Kapanen shoots. Stop made by Kwap. And now Leonard to the rebound. And we mentioned that when the Finns beat the Germans 5-3 last year in the opener, Germany had 14 skaters dressed. Mayenpää works in. Final minute now of the period. Drops it back to Viro. Emil Viro. Detroit third-round pick. Rattles that around. Racing to it is Aham, trying to knock it out. Now the pass missed Kemell. He was loose in the slot for a moment. Hanius picks it up. 4 medals for the Finns in this tournament the last 14 years. 3 of them are gold. Heimosalmi shoots, and that's gloved. Seconds left in the third period against the United States to clinch that gold.
They're the opposite of the Russians in this tournament, who seem to medal most all the time, and just 1 gold medal since 2005.
Canada has won medals the last 2 years of the World Junior Championship. That's the longest active medal streak in the tournament. You've got Kotkaniemi. 3 players in this Finnish roster drafted by Carolina among the 10 prospects they have in the tournament. Line shoots. That goes off a leg and wide. There's blank on it. And loose puck picked up by Kapanen. He got bottled up in the corner by Rutkowski. Rutkowski slides it back to Klein. Klein shoots and through.
You don't make it. He gets all the way to the front of the net to put it in the net.
Kemell lays that back, scooped up now by Hamelsalmi at the point. It's held by Peterson. And that shot taken by Rossby deflects wide. Munzenberger back out there for Germany. Played over 15 minutes in the first 2 periods. Leading all skaters in the game. One thing we've seen with European coaches at various levels, they don't tend to play their top guys as much as North American coaches do. You won't see a defenseman play 25+ minutes.
Rare, very rare.
Schubert shoots. That shot is blocked by Kapanen. Kemell moves in with Koivunen. Goes off on a change. Fabrizio Pilu buys some time, and now it's slapped back down the ice by Ziambor. These two didn't play much in the first 2 periods. Getting some ice time on the penalty kill here in the third with 7.5 to go in the third period. Alexei Hamelsalmi drops it back. Dashing in is Lambert, drops it back, and a hard shot taken there by Ville Koivunen.
Pretty impressive play again by Brad Lambert, who's had a couple of them in this third period.
Kapanen feeds that back. Of course, no Hirvonen on this Finnish power play for now as he's gone to the room. Kapanen, Koivunen. The return pass was blocked by Ziambor. That shot by Kemell went off the foot of Pilu, and the